I'm Diego Sanchez, and I'm the last man standing, and you're watching I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
So describe the feeling that you got when in 2019 when the UFC inducted you into the Hall of Fame.
Wow, the feeling I had getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, it was a great feeling of achievement. It was definitely a feeling that I didn't get to really embrace or really truly feel, because I had other pressures dealing with just making weight and going to the Hall of Fame ceremony under rushed pretenses and having to just feel, like I got to fight the next day. I didn't really get to truly enjoy it as much as I would have liked to. I would have liked to be able to sit with Rashad, have a beer, and be like, man, dude, we just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. That was so crazy. But no, I had to rush back to the room and try to prepare myself to get ready to fight the next day. So yeah. It was definitely a different circumstance, something that's never ever happened in the UFC. Someone getting inducted into the Hall of Fame and having to fight the next day or weigh in the same day.
Yeah, yeah, I know that's kind of crazy. You didn't, like you're saying, you didn't even get to enjoy it.
Well, it was put on me in a fashion to where if I would have denied the opportunity to accept the award, I would have put my fight first and foremost and made that more important. I wouldn't have my moment to speak, and I wouldn't have my moment to really speak my truth to the fans and really have that moment. And all in all, it is what it is. It was what it was, and I enjoyed it, and it's an honor that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life.
If this stat's correct, I believe you're the longest UFC member, or like under contract. You've been on the main card contract for longest active fighting career of UFC history is what it is. And yeah, I like to just call it the last man standing. I'm still the last man standing, and I'm pretty sure that record's one that's gonna hold. Yeah, it seems like that's already a long time. People don't last much more than 5 or 6 years nowadays. When
2 or 3 on the average.
You lose a couple in a row, you're getting dropped pretty quick.
Yeah.
Who would you say was the toughest opponent you've had thus far?
The toughest opponent. Toughest would have to be just Gilbert Melendez. As far as toughness goes, I hit him with that big uppercut. He dropped. He was able to bounce back from that right away. He's just tough as nails warrior fighter, man. Gilbert Melendez for sure. Maybe Nick Diaz too. Both really tough guys, man. Really warriors.
Carlos Condit, he's also from Albuquerque, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just remembering that. It's not one of my questions, but yeah, I was just remembering that because we had him on a couple.
Yeah, Carlos, I just saw him a couple weeks ago. He has a coffee company called 100 Hands Coffee, man. It's some really good coffee, man. It's some of the best coffee I ever had. It's all nitro brew, and shout out to him and his company, and he had a great victory in his last fight, and I continue to wish him the best as he's in a similar place in his career towards the end of the tunnel. I hope that he's doing well.